Welcome to the Director's Ride. First up is the Helsinki Education Film Festival International. I'm your driver. See you soon. So, who are you and what do you do?
I'm a filmmaker. That's why we're here. But I also working as an energy professional in the Netherlands, the northern part of the Netherlands, to develop energy ecosystems. I organize events around sustainability and energy transition. And I'm here as a filmmaker because I like to film the energy transition. And I think film is a very beautiful tool to visualize what's happening with the energy transition, what's really behind the scenes. And it's not just static, there's much more going on. And I hope to visualize that with film. And that's why I'm here.
So what's the name of your film here at the Helsinki Education Film Festival? And please tell me your personal name as well. Who are you, the director behind the film?
Yes, my name is Roel Swierenga. Roel Swierenga, maybe difficult, but I'm director of the film that is screening here. It's called Before the Oil. And it's a short documentary film about a Norwegian man who is telling about Norway before the oil was found until now. And he's telling about what that did with Norway, what it did with the energy transition, and what it means for nature. And it's an amazing story. So we just had to film it. It was such a beautiful story. I just had to film it.
Fantastic. So what has been your experience in Finland now this time during the festival, and what are your expectations tomorrow at the award ceremony, and also of course beyond here in Finland and maybe Scandinavia at large?
Well, of course we are very happy with this festival, so I think it's great, and we look very much forward to tomorrow. And I'm very happy to be here because this is the first time that we are actually participating in a film festival in Finland, and I would love to make a film in Finland. I hope that our next project would be here in Finland because we do have some ideas. It's such a beautiful country, so we hope to come back, but then to make a movie and not just being on a film festival but actually making a movie. I look forward to that.
So you're more than welcome, but can you give us a teaser about what you would do in Finland? Like what would the topic be around? Do you have any ideas? A cliffhanger for us?
Well, the idea that we have in mind is to film the energy transition, but from a different perspective. So we're all based here in the south or in big urban areas, but I would like to visualize the energy transition from the viewpoint from people in the north, from the Sami people. How do they see the world? How do they see what is happening, and how is it influencing their lives? I think it's probably a different story than how we see the world. So I'm very curious to meet those people and show the beautiful nature, and I hope that we can do that in the winter time and combine it with the beautiful northern lights. That would be amazing.
That sounds amazing, and I welcome you so much, and I think your perspective and also the perspective of the Sami people would be fantastic, let's say, education for all Finns as well. So looking forward to that.
I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. I think it will be very interesting, not only the viewpoint from the south, but also from the north.
Definitely. So hope to see you next year again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So welcome to Finland. First, tell me who you are and what do you do?
My name is Jonathan. I'm 40 years old. I'm a filmmaker and I'm an author. And I made a film about dementia. It's called Human Forever.
Dementia. What has inspired you to make a film about dementia?
When I was a bit younger, I was working during college on a side job, and then I came to a sort of parallel universe, and then I was really worried if this is my future. I don't want to end up like this, so that's why I was searching for different answers.
Interesting. And you have just launched your movie. When did you launch it?
Yeah, on the 2nd of October, we premiered at the G20 summit in The Hague around dementia, so with a lot of world leaders. And then in the 2nd of November, we launched at the cinemas in the Netherlands.
Wow, congratulations. How has the launch been? Have you seen what you expected from the crowd?
It was overwhelming. The launch was overwhelming. We got more than 10,000 visitors in 2 weeks. So we broke a lot of records for documentary films in cinemas. And now we are asked for a lot of countries, in Denmark, in Belgium, Germany, Italy, UK, so the film is going crazy, yeah.
Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, one more question. What do you think about Finland?
I'm just here for a couple of days, but my first impression is also a bit overwhelming because I didn't know so much about Finland, and it's such a nice vibe when you are here. The surroundings are really fantastic, very beautiful. So it's a warm bath here, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think you're lying a bit because it's so cold and it's, yeah.
But it's nice because when I think of Finland, I think of snow, cold. So when I'm here, it's good for the experience. Yeah.
Sorry, what were your expectations when you entered the festival?
Yeah, I have high expectations of Finland because the educational level here is very high. The standard is very high. So to come here with our film, that's really educate people around dementia, to change the narrative about dementia, because that's so important that we change our narrative. We have to shift our single-minded focus on finding a cure, but really focus on the quality of life for human beings who are living today with dementia. And I think that's a message that touches everybody around the world. So our experience in the Netherlands is that it touches from young to elderly people. So my hope is that we also touch hearts in Finland, and we will reach schools, universities, but also every commoner in Finland to touch their heart and change society for the best.
You're on a beautiful mission. It's a beautiful mission, really is.
Yeah, I think it is, and that's why we do it with such much love, because we think people with dementia nowadays are not heard, are not that much, and we can give them a voice. And I think it's very important if we think about our own future, if we want to create a more hopeful society for ourselves also, then we have to change how we look at each other and be more inclusive. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
the question.
It's a great pleasure for us to be here. I'm so proud and so happy to be here, and we just want a better school. We just want a better society. We just want to implement humanistic values into the process of education. We as parents, as teachers, as students, we would like a better world. So just do it together. Let's fight for a better school, for a better future of all of us. And thank you, Ricky, once again for inviting us here. It's our very first film, but probably not the last one. We are not